Do you struggle to stay motivated and consistent in your business? You know you need to take action, but too often, busyness, distraction, and fear stop you in your tracks.
Yeah, for the past 5 years, we have been doing a daily morning routine. And I'm going to tell you, this has helped us to stay focused. It helps us to get excited about the day and just to really drill in on what it is we want to do that day. I mean, that morning routine is so powerful.
It really is. So in this video, we're going to break down our step-by-step morning routine so you can create one for yourself so that you wake up motivated and fired up to work your business every single day. Hey there, and welcome to Freedom Boss Babes TV. My name is Jordan Maylea, and I'm here today with my mom and business partner, Kathy Schneider, and we are the Freedom Boss Babes. We're a mother-daughter team who help driven network marketers like you with the simple strategies to grow your business quickly online without confusion and overwhelm. Together, we've personally enrolled over 600 people into our business, built teams that exceed $1 million in sales volume, and won the award for the fastest growing team in our company for over 5 years in a row. If you get value from this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we put out brand new training videos and free resources on this channel every single week. I've listed out all the points covered in the video along with the details for how you can grab a free copy of our Miracle Morning Routine template in the description below. So feel free to check that out at any time. Today, we're going to share with you our personal miracle morning routine so that you can create your own and wake up motivated, focused, and energized to work your business every single day. Our morning routine is the one thing that has contributed to our success more than any script, funnel, or prospecting strategy ever has. I love this quote. It's a quote from the blog post because it's so true. When I think back to how long my mom and I have each been doing our morning routines, I know I started mine back in 2013. I believe she started hers even earlier than that. And it has truly been the thing that has kept us in the game on those down days, those bad days, when the results aren't showing up, when you just don't feel motivated or life gets busy. It's that morning routine that really makes the difference. Wouldn't you agree, Mom?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. It will transform your business and it'll transform your life. I mean, it truly, truly will. It's just something you've got to do.
Absolutely. So let's talk about why the Miracle Morning Routine actually works. And maybe you've read the book by Hal Elrod, The Miracle Morning. It's a great resource to go along with this blog post. We actually started doing a morning routine long before we ever heard of that book. But oh my gosh, so much great stuff to learn in that book. So why does this morning routine really work? I think for me, the biggest thing is it allows me to start my day on my terms and start my day in control.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so important. And if you're a mom with little ones, you can probably totally relate. There's such a difference in you being up, you waking up, you starting your day in control versus, waking up with this little one's face staring you in the eyes. And you're like, oh no, that's that you lose all control right there. So yeah, starting your day in control is so important. And I would have to agree with that one 100%. And then, your life, it's only going to grow as fast as you do. This is just such an old cliche saying, but it's so true. You've got to constantly be working on you. And as you grow your life, your business, everything else is going to expand with that. So it's very, very important that you work on growing you. And then creating an environment for you to be intentionally leveling up each area of your life. That's what it does. It creates that kind of environment. And I love that word intentional, because when you're intentional about something, it makes such a difference. And throughout this whole lesson that we're sharing with you, I think the word being intentional is such an important word to point out.
Absolutely. Because we can spend time, when we wake up in the morning and the kids are screaming, the dogs are barking, you're already late for work, you're trying to make breakfast and put lunches together. And, you just start this day in a rush and you're hustling from the moment you wake up, rather than creating this environment where you get to set the tone for your day. No matter what else may go wrong that day, you started your day on a very positive, very strong, very focused note, and that is incredibly important. So, we know you're probably not a morning person. I know most people are not morning people, and that's why we're not asking you to get up an hour early or even a half hour early each day. All we're asking for is 20 minutes, all right? 20 minutes a day to experience things like less stress, more energy, more productivity. I mean, what are some of the other just incredible benefits of having a morning routine, Mom?
Well, clarity and focus and the ability to overcome challenges and obstacles. I mean, that right there to me would be huge. Okay. And then, of course, attracting wealth and abundance into your life instead of, forcing it away. That who wouldn't want that? you know, who wouldn't want that? So really, I mean, all of these things, and it's so true. So when you have less stress, what happens? You naturally have more energy. Okay, when you have more energy, what happens? You have greater productivity, and then the clarity and the focus. It just makes things so much easier when you've got clarity and focus. So the fact that all these things work together, but then in reverse, they can work against one another if you don't have them. So it's really important, guys. Really, really important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, we already each have a morning routine, right? Just sometimes it's not a positive morning routine, right? It's not a miracle morning routine. It's like a nightmare morning routine, right? And that causes more stress, less energy. You're very unproductive. You're scattered and frazzled. And then, like, challenges just seem to pile up on each other. We've all had those days like that. And I'm not saying that having a morning routine is going to remove those days from your life completely, but it's going to dramatically reduce them and make your days less stressful, give you more energy, make your days more productive. And you're going to find that you're just able to jump over those challenges as they come at you, right? Rather than getting bowled over by them. So let's talk about the actual steps to your morning routine and the actual components. This is what we put into our own morning routine. Yours may look a little different than this. I know it's different in Hal Elrod's book. Everyone I talk to varies this a little bit. So we put together that template for you, which you can grab over at freedombossbabes.com/one, your own morning routine based on what you want it to look like. But this is what we each do in the morning and what we teach our teams and our coaching clients as well. So, number one, goals. For the first 2 minutes of your morning routine, you want to focus on your goals. Use note cards to create goal statements. That's what we recommend for keeping it really simple. So, write out your goal statement as well as 2 or 3 benefits of each goal. So, for example, maybe a title or income goal that you're shooting for, and then what are you going to have once you achieve that goal that you don't have right now. Spend 2 minutes each morning reading over your goal statements to yourself.
And the next one is positive affirmations. We talk to ourselves more than we talk to any other human being. And sometimes that chatter is inside our head. Sometimes we're even doing that out loud, talking to ourselves out loud. And unfortunately, unless we intentionally do something to counteract it, 95% of what we say to ourselves is negative. I'm not good enough. This is scary. I don't want to do this. I can't do this. I'm overwhelmed. I don't have time to do this. Oh my gosh, I'm just so busy. I mean, it's just this stuff that's those are not positive statements. Those are not positive words that we say to ourselves. So we've got to change this inner dialogue that's happening in our head. And when we do that, it starts to transform your inner self, and that lets you or allows you to transform your outer self. Okay, so positive affirmations, you can list these out on note cards as well. You can maybe have you can have as many of these as you want. Maybe you don't even read all of them every day. You can even have positive affirmations within each area of your life, different areas that you're working on. So there's no wrong or right. Okay, like we said earlier, you can create your own morning routine, however it is you want it to look. But we want to encourage you to add some positive affirmations and then spend 2 minutes each morning reading over these positive affirmations out loud to yourself. This is when you get permission to actually talk out loud to yourself. And 2 minutes, guys, 2 minutes to just read to yourself or talk to yourself, but read out these positive affirmations.
Next, you want to focus on visualization. Our mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, which means we can actually trick our minds into believing a powerful new future for ourselves by practicing visualization. And if that sounds a little too woo woo for you, I want to encourage you to give it a try because this is really one of the things that has had the greatest impact on my life and my business over the last 15 years that I've been in network marketing, but not just in my business, in all areas of my life. So the problem is, we spend our time visualizing things that have already happened, right? We're revisiting our failures. We're thinking about our fears. We're visualizing our fears actually coming true. And we're reliving those negative experiences over and over again. And all of those things keep us stuck right where we are. So, by taking time each morning instead to visualize your goals, use your affirmations and your goals to create these powerful pictures. Go online and find pictures that represent the life you want and spend time really visualizing as if that life was already a reality. By doing that, we start believing that that's the way things should be and we start acting accordingly. So, my mom and I both use a vision video for this exercise using our goal statements, our affirmations, and photos that represent the lifestyle that we want to live. But if you don't want to create a video, you can very easily just go find some photos and spend some time visualizing that way. We recommend doing that for about 4 minutes every single morning.
Yeah, and that's why we use the 4 minute mark, because so many times if you do decide to use like a vision video and you put it to music, most songs last somewhere between 3 and 4 minutes. So that works really well. Okay, and then the next one is personal development. Every day our minds become filled with the negativity of the world around us, right? And our minds are constantly bombarded with all the negative input, and it can make it kind of difficult to stay positive. So we're going to encourage you to spend 10 minutes in personal development each morning. That you can do this either by reading, or you can do it by listening to, like an audio. It doesn't matter. To any kind of resources that are going to help with your mindset, with your beliefs, with your thought patterns about, for success. And again, you want to be intentional, okay, about interrupting all the negative communication and then giving your mind the fuel that it really needs to just have an extraordinary day. Okay. So, about 10 minutes every day in personal development.
And then the last part of your routine is gratitude, because you're never going to get more in life until you learn to be thankful for what you already have. So every morning, spend 2 minutes practicing gratitude for your health, for your heart, for your lungs, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your business, the opportunities that await you, for the day that's ahead of you. We all have so much to be grateful for all the time. And by reminding ourselves of this at the end of our morning routine, it just puts you in a really positive mindset to start the day. So, what is your morning routine really doing for you? All right. It's giving you unlimited want power. So, if you've ever been that person that sets a goal and you're scared and you're distracted and you're busy and you can think of a million reasons why you shouldn't or don't want to take action, but you grit your teeth, you push through that distraction, you push through that discomfort, then you're familiar with willpower. That's what willpower really is. But what if instead of pushing through, you could actually replace those negative feelings with the positivity, the motivation, the gratitude? That is want power. And want power is way more fun than willpower, for one thing, but it's also more sustainable and it's unlimited. And that's what your morning routine provides you with every single day.
Absolutely. So, what we want to do, guys, is we want to encourage you. If you want even more information on the morning routine and how you can do this, we want to encourage you to grab the free resource that we've created just for this episode. You can get that at freedombossbabes.com/one. You can grab your miracle morning routine template. You're going to love it. This is one of my favorite downloads. I absolutely love this template. It's what we have used, and I know you're going to find it really helpful as you're putting together your morning routine.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video if you got value. Feel free to send your team members over here to check this out. I mean, imagine how your business might grow if everyone on your team had a positive and inspiring morning routine that they used to start the day. And we can't wait to see you right back here for the next episode of Freedom Boss Babes TV.